Katie Joy, spilled a bunch of tea. And I don't like that lady, but she's one of Christie's minions for the longest. And she spilled some tea, and she got mad because Gypsy didn't want to have anything to do with her, obviously. So now she's flipped. It's funny how people do that when Gypsy turns their back on them or whatever. People flip. It's like they want this and they want that. And then when Gypsy turns on them or says, like, I don't want you involved, they turn on her. And that's one thing I don't want to do is, yeah, me and Gypsy aren't together anymore, but those feelings we had shared were real. Those feelings we felt were real.
So Ryan has his feelings, and I understand what it's like. Like, Gypsy cuts people off, blocks people, and a lot of it is because people hold her accountable, and she doesn't like to be held accountable, right? And I was blocked because, well, I had the audacity to call her out for a comment she made about her sex life with Ken, which was inappropriate, and asking her about if she was going to be revoked for talking to felons because she had been reported for talking to felons. Regardless, back in late June, Gypsy and Ken got into a fight, and she called him and said she missed him. In response, Ryan texted her when she was live, which said, I would give anything to hear your voice again. Do you ever miss me? Do you ever think of me? I want to let you know that I miss you, Snuggles. Do you really enjoy not talking to me? And she said, do not split my family up with your drama. My baby deserves two parents to stay together, and you want to threaten me in a video because I had a vulnerable moment the other day at the mall, which wasn't Saturday, by the way. You think that will make me miss you? I wasn't being mean on my live. I was saying what I was thinking. Tell me how I was disrespectful to you in my live by saying you texted me and I wasn't going to text back. I said you make it hard to heal. That is it. This is all I will say. I don't text you or call you because I have a child. I have a 10-week-old baby growing inside me who needs a family. So if you have any love for me, do me that and leave me alone and keep my name out of your mouth. Please just be respectful. This is hard on all of us. I'm sorry you are hurting. If you notice, I'm not being mean. I only said I wasn't going to text you back and you hit below the belt. While at the mall to get back at Ken for looking at photos of his ex-girlfriend, which had to do with comments by trolls, Gypsy retaliated and called Ryan and told him that she loved him and she missed him. When he responded and literally said he missed her, she then threw it back at him and said, I had a vulnerable moment, and made it look like he was the one that was doing it to her. That's called gaslighting. She tells him that he makes it hard to heal when she's the one that's actually making it hard for him to heal because she keeps contacting him and telling him that she loves him. And then when he reciprocates, she throws it back at him and makes him look like he's the bad guy. And she sent me these messages. I have no idea why. I think she might have wanted me to think that she was the victim in the situation when it was pretty clear to me from that message and what transpired that she wasn't the victim and she was the one that instigated it. But what do I know? I just knew her stepmom for 5 years.